What's up, guys and gals? It's your boy Mr. Cheap Sense here, just getting in. And first thing I want to say is this, what I'm about to say really has absolutely nothing to do with fragrances or you all that's watching this video. That is, if you don't live right here where I live, anybody outside of where I live right now, you're cool with this. Don't pay this no attention. For anybody who lives in this area that watches my videos, I'm in Brunswick, Georgia right now. If you know me and know what kind of person I am, you will leave the fuck shit alone. I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for BS. I don't have time for none of this he said, she say, and motherfuckers around here taking pictures of me and trying to act like they inspect the gadget and trying to catch me in some shit. First of all, there's a difference between dating somebody, which means you can date whoever the fuck you want to date, and being committed to somebody. And until I say I'm committed to somebody, I can do whatever the fuck I want. So y'all can miss me with all that sending messages to people and saying that I'm a fuck nigga this and a bitch ass nigga that and all this kind of retarded ass shit. Y'all can keep that bullshit. These are problems right here that you don't want. Enough said. Number two, I'm going to address this one more time. One more time only. This fake ass bottle of Creed that I received. I'm not going to bring up any names because we already talked about this, me and the person that this came from. And I was not stressing over the fact that this was fake. Because the fragrance that I traded with him that he wanted, still after I told him that it smelled bad, it went sour or whatever, he didn't care, he still wanted it. So I considered this an even fucked up trade, which is why I did not worry about it in the least bit. So everybody please just drop the subject. I'm not concerned about this. Period. I didn't pay for it. It's not like I spent $100 and something or $200, $300 or $400 and something for it. I'm not worried about it. It's okay. It's fine. Me and that person talked about this before, and I said the same thing I'm saying now. I'm not worried about it. Excuse me. It's cool. We're not going to stress it. So on this matter right here, it's dead. I don't care. So whatever else issues that people got going on, leave me out of it. I don't care who's doing what, who did what, who finna do what. I don't care. Just drop it. We are all grown adults, supposedly, quote unquote. We should be able to fix issues without being little kids and, oh, he stole my toy, he did this and he did that and it's his fault. And like, come on, man. This is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be therapeutic for some people. This is not supposed to be a job where when you get to the door and you finna hit the time clock and all the life drains out of you because you know as soon as you clock in, the bullshit gonna start. If you feel like that about this fragrance game, if it's that serious for you, you need to get the fuck out the way. Move on and do something else with your life. Because this ain't it. We're here to have fun. We're here to meet people, new people, not stuck in the same rut. We're having fun. We're doing this, you know what I'm saying, this umbrella. We're under this umbrella and people are just acting like some real bitches. I don't understand it. It's not that serious. I talked to somebody about this earlier today, and people jump in your comment section. Like if you say something about any Creed fragrance, especially Creed Aventus, people get butt hurt. It's like somebody grabbed the back of their panties, and I'm speaking to the guys on this one. It's like somebody grabbed your panties and pulled them up in your ass and gave you the mega wedgie, and you mad about it. This shit right here is not, it's not that serious, bro. It's really not. So I don't know what the fuck everybody is bent out of shape about and always got their panties in a wad over. It's not that serious. It's just fucking scented water and people's opinions. If I say something don't, to me, smell like what you said it smelled like, don't get upset about it. Move the fuck on. It's just my opinion. And this is no offense to you, my friend, because we talked about this earlier, and I'm not picking, I'm not poking at you or nothing like that. I'm just saying it's retarded, and I mentioned this to you earlier, that people jump in the comment section. Like let's just say I post something, a video. I'm gonna just use myself, 2 parts here. I post something about, let's just say, John Varvatos Artisan Pure, in which everybody else thinks that's a fantastic fragrance. It's yada yada yada. I had it. It's average to me. The performance sucks. It doesn't last long off my skin. So I don't think it's the best fragrance. So I go into my comment section and I comment, well, it works for me. I don't know what your problem is. You shouldn't talk about Artisan Pure like that. It's the best fragrance ever. Like, seriously, bro? It's not that serious. But anyway, I'm sorry to blow a gasket and vent like that. It's just a lot of fuck shit going on. And I'm not particularly mad about the shit that's going on here, about what I initially started talking about, because it's funny as fuck to me that somebody would take the time out of their morning to sit in a vehicle to watch me and take pictures of me and try to send them to somebody that I'm not even committed to. Like, the only person you're hurting is that person. You're not hurting me whatsoever, because I don't have those kind of feelings. So it is what it is, and that person already knew from the jump that I've been hurt before, and it's gonna take a lot to drag the old me out of the new me. So if you're willing to deal with me like that, cool. But if not, y'all can miss me with all that extra shit. But anyway, let's move on and get to what we're really here for. Those of you who are friends with me on Facebook, you know what I wore today. Those of you who are following me on Instagram, you also know. This one is another one from the house of, and I know some people are going to be like, oh my God, this same fragrance house over and over and over? Yep. Because they make bangers, and I rock with bangers. This is a very inexpensive fragrance house as far as I know of. They make excellent clones or formulations of popular fragrances, and this one is one of those bangers that if you don't have in your collection, you need to get it. I have never smelled the original version of this one that I know of, that I can remember, but if it smells anything like this one and lasts anything as long as this one, it's a banger of a fragrance. Not recommended anybody go out and purchase that other fragrance from that other house, because it is expensive as fuck. But if you can afford it, go ahead and do that. For me, the House of Sensual Obsessions is where it's at, and what I wore today was their formulation of Virgin Island waters, and this shit is fire. This is one of the most beautiful smelling fragrances, has the right amount of sweetness. I don't know all the notes that's in this shit, but it is fire. I got 2 compliments today, which is cool with me. Even if I didn't get any, this still smells good as hell. Sensual Obsessions, man, y'all are really doing y'all thing when it comes to these fragrances. This shit lasts 8+. And I know some people say, well, if you gotta dig your nose into your arm, then it's not considered to be still. Well, I can still smell it, goddammit. And that's what I think it is. 8+ hours off of this skin right here. I can still smell it off of my shirt even. 8+ hours for Sensual Obsessions version of Virgin Island waters. If y'all sleeping on this house, shame on y'all. I know personally I can't afford to go out and buy no real bottle of Creed, nor would I want to. But I will say that one day I will purchase a bottle, even if it's just a partial of Creed Aventus, just to say I have it as a trophy. Other than that, all them other fragrances I don't care about. I really don't even care about Creed Aventus that much. I am happy with the clones of it because they are very reasonable for me to purchase. But Sensual Obsessions, once again, giving y'all the Siskel and Ebert 2 thumbs up, my friends. Y'all are doing y'all thing. I have to have a bigger bottle of this one. So whenever I get my coins up, I will be purchasing a bigger bottle of this because this shit is fire. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So now on to the best part of, well, the second best part. Sensual Obsession sent me a package. I don't know what the fuck it is, but we're about to find out. And for those of you who are cringing because I'm doing so much cussing right now, I don't even know what to tell you. I'm not going to apologize for being who I am. So either you accept it for what it is, or you can move on also. Alright, so again with the packing peanuts. So we have 2 decants here. And this is the first time I've ever seen one of these little ass decant bottles. This small. But this one is called Sweet Tooth. And this has to be something serious for him to be sending me this in this little ass bottle. But we're going to check it out. First impression. And this is their formulation of Elysium. So I guess now I can use this and match it up against the one that has the Elysium on the bottle, but it has another fragrance name on the top. So now I can match it and see if what it is in that other bottle is Elysium or not. And there are also 3 other bottles. And the other bottle had Bleecker Street on the top, but it said Elysium on the bottle. And I guess they were sending me Bleecker Street, another bottle of it. So I do have another one here, so that's cool. Thank you, Sensual Obsessions. You really didn't have to send another one, but I appreciate it. They have one here. Oh, wow. Called Maple Mayhem. It smells like maple syrup and like it has like pecans or however you want to say it, almost like maple syrup that you put on a waffle or something like that, or some pancakes. That's nice, kind of gourmandish almost. And then we have their formulation of Polo Red Intense. Alright, so first off, we're going to see, well, I'll just test out that Elysium on my own time because I have to figure that out. And Bleecker Street, I already know what that smells like, so that's for me to figure out what I got over there. Let's try out Sweet Tooth. And see what we get. Man. Why the hell is my phone dying? And I got it plugged up. Alright, so that's nice. Sweet tooth is exactly what it says it is. If you got a sweet tooth, it will definitely fulfill it for you. It's not really gourmandish smelling, but it is sweet. It's not syrupy sweet either. It's just sweet. I think this is perfect for fall and winter. So, Bro Sense, if you're looking for another fall and winter one, I got you one right here. It's called Sweet Tooth. Hit up Sensual Obsessions and see if you can get some. Another one that probably is gonna be perfect for fall and winter is Maple Mayhem from Sensual Obsessions. So let me give this a spray and see. That's a damn good atomizer too. Wow, that is in the air. I don't even have to sniff that. That is in the air. Heavily. Wow. That is strong. This is something that you would have to let air out a little bit before you go into the workplace. One, maybe 2 sprays of that max is more than enough. You do get that maple syrup kind of sweetness in the beginning, like the very beginning. That kind of dies off and then it turns into like a... You ever had like a car air freshener that has a super sweet smell to it, and it lingers in the car every time you get in there? That's all you get, that whiff of that in your face when you open the car door. That's what that smells like. It smells like a really strong car air freshener, which is not a bad thing. That smells good. I don't even have to put my arm to my nose. It's just all in the room. And you can see the oil resin on my arm right there. Wow. That's nice. I like that one. Maple Mayhem. Alright, so I've never really been a big Polo fan. Most Polo fragrances these days don't last. I can't speak for the originals or vintage versions back in the day when I was in middle and high school. I can't vouch for those because I never really wore Polo. I didn't even own Polo socks or shirts. I was just never into it like that. I do have 2 bottles of 2 different Polo fragrances. I think I have some decants. But for the most part, I wasn't really a big fan. But this Polo Red Intense, I'm about to try out. I'm going to just spray this in the air because that Maple Mayhem is lingering heavily. It smells so damn good. Wow. That is just what it says. It is intense and it smells great. This one I can wear. I believe this one will last. I don't know what concentration he's using in this. It's very potent. But I can still smell that Maple Mayhem in the air, bro. I can smell it. It smells good. It smells so nice in here, man. But anyway, thank you again, Sensual Obsessions, for these. You didn't have to send them, but I'm thankful that you did. Like I said, besides you and Zaharoff, which sent me the sample of his fragrance, and maybe one other fragrance house sent me something. I can't remember what house it was, but they sent me a carded sample also. But other than that, none of the other fragrance companies will like touch me. They won't send me anything to review, send me anything to sample, and I'm not gonna stress it. It just is what it is. It's, you know, whatever they say they want to do, it's on them. I don't care anymore. It is what it is. I'm just thankful that Sensual Obsessions thinks highly of my channel and of me, and they keep blessing me with these fragrances. I know I'm not the only one they bless fragrances with, but I'm thankful for it. So keep them coming, my friend. Anything new that you want to bring to the channel for me to review, I'm all for it. I'm out of here, guys. I think I said enough. I'm going on 20 minutes. Take me a nap. Here's to smelling great. I'm out. Peace.